Let's analyze day 2 of President Ramaphosa's testimony at the Zondo Commission. We've got political analyst eNCA joining us via Zoom to discuss the day's evidence so far. I personally found this fascinating just because so much of what happens at state security is not open to the general public. And by all accounts, it's still operating under very shadowy circumstances that even the president himself seems to be unable to tackle.
Yeah, there's a number of things here. One, we know as a matter of fact, and the evidence presented by various witnesses, Ms. K among others, that things didn't really go well there. And we know that there's been some shadow operations, both in terms of books published before, the Mafumadi report, as well as evidence before the State Capture Commission. And then secondly, we know that the characters remain within government that were instrumental in this. What we didn't know is what is being done and unfortunately, eNCA, even after the president has replied, we still don't know what is being done. I heard a message which appears to me to be too much management of information, and in fact, sort of close to being clueless as well, as to what exactly is happening to remedy the situation there. President coping out of answering questions about, for example, the appointments of Mahlobo, as well as the retaining of Arthur Fraser within, the state. It's a challenge indeed that the president is appearing to be failing to deal with, other than this latest move of getting that office to account politically to the presidency.
I mean, state security has now moved under the Office of the Presidency, which I suppose is some way of having control. And of course, he's received criticism that he's creating a super presidency to, as he himself said, to attack his enemies and to make sure that he has full control. He denied that.
One of my first advices when President Ramaphosa emerged victorious in Nasrec was that he needs to go and see President Mbeki and see how to create a super presidency. There's no way that finding himself in the political environment that he is, he could have a half-hearted approach to, one, securing his position in the state, at least not in the party necessarily, and then making sure that is empowered enough to take the transformative decisions that were needed. But I was one of the people who were anxious about, though rational, though constitutional, that the move actually makes that unit still to continue to be vulnerable to manipulation by himself. So I share that sentiment. But as I said before, it's a rational thing to do. It helps empower him in the constitutional obligation of providing national security as a president, because the Constitution vests national security in the executive as well as the parliament, and executive authority is vested in the president.
Thank you so much, eNCA. We'll be crossing back to you at some stage, I hope, to wrap up exactly what has been said about state security, because it seems that there is this rogue unit or these rogue members who still have weapons. And of course, the issue of the recent attempted insurrection was brought up. We'll go